Yo, what is going on everyone? GuidingLight here, and in this one, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can complete another Fortnite challenge. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can block damage with a Kingsman. So the Kingsman is actually a brand new item which was just released maybe a few weeks back in Fortnite Battle Royale, and it's honestly one of the coolest items we've seen in the game for quite some time. This item allows you to actually redeploy from certain heights, you can block damage with it, and you can also swing it around to do damage with it as well. So if you guys don't know what the Kingsman is, I'll show you guys exactly how you can find one and how you can actually block damage with it as well. So the place that I chose to land is actually at the yacht. I've landed here like 3 or 4 times, and almost every single time that I land here, there's a Kingsman somewhere on this boat. So what I'm going to do is actually go and clear out most of the boat, and most of the times that I find the Kingsman, it's located somewhere in the basement area. Now keep in mind guys, the Meowscles boss fight is actually here as well, so you can get his key card for extra loot. And there's a ton of chests on this boat, so you're bound to find a Kingsman somewhere around this area once you've had time to loot everything. So in this video, I didn't have too much time to go through and actually loot the entire boss room because of the fact that the storm was coming, but we were able to find a Kingsman, and I do believe this is a pretty great place for you to try to find one as well. So I would just go over this yacht as many times as I could until eventually you do come across the Kingsman. But do keep in mind guys, there are henchmen here, and there's also a decent amount of enemies here, as well as a lot of people love to drop here because it's a great location to drop. That boss is here like I was saying, and on top of that there's a small event going on right now with Deadpool taking over the yacht, so even more people will be dropping here than normal. But keep in mind, if you play smart, it shouldn't be too hard to take them out, and eventually you will stumble across a Kingsman. Another thing to keep in mind of guys is these turrets. There will be turrets all over the place as well if you do work your way into the basement. Now, I have one major tip that I can give you guys is actually to try to keep one of these turrets or one of the henchmen alive, because once you get the Kingsman, you will need to block damage with it, and you can actually use one of these turrets or you can use one of the henchmen to actually block the damage and get the challenge done super fast. That way you don't have to go after a real player and run the risk of them actually killing you. So here's where I did manage to find my Kingsman. Like I said, almost every time I come to this yacht, there's always one of these Kingsmen lying around. Now, as you guys can see, if you hold L2 or whatever your aim and down sight button is keyed to, you will actually be able to block with the Kingsman, which is pretty cool because you can actually block damage from the turrets, block damage from enemy vehicles and stuff like that as well. And if you guys did not know, you could also jump from very high distances with the Kingsman and actually float down almost as if it's a redeploy. But just keep in mind that you will have to wait and make sure that you're at the right height in order to actually use this to your advantage. So in case maybe you missed it, all you really need to do is just bring this umbrella or the Kingsman up to a camera, up to a turret, or up to one of the enemies that shoot at you, and just hold your aim down sight key in order to actually start blocking damage. And this is how you're going to be able to complete this challenge here this week. So if this video helped you guys out, be sure to drop a like down below. Now keep in mind guys, you can find Kingsman located all over the map, but every single time that I go to the yacht, almost every single time, I managed to find one of those Kingsmen. So that is why I chose to show you guys that location. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe so that you do not miss future Fortnite videos. And as always guys, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.